My favorite animal is the hippopotamus.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fisch. Please.
So, good afternoon.
Have a seat. I hope you had no trouble getting here.
I have a BMW.
I'm going to record our conversation for internal purposes. I hope you don't mind.
No.
Alright, well, let me just make a few adjustments. There. Now, let's start with your resume.
My name is Thomas Fisch. I was born on 15th of April in BBtv.
A bit louder, please.
My name is Thomas Fisch and I was born on 15th of April in BBtv. It's a town in Germany. I also did my high school degree there and I was always really good at school. So I sometimes I was head of class and I skipped 3rd grade and had a happy childhood. I have wide-ranging interests, like my favorite animal is the hippopotamus, you know. And I'm also a family person. I have planned to, might be a little naive, but I have planned to make my first million until I turn 30 and then I will start a family. Maybe even I could become a talk show host or something.
Tell us about your work skill.
So that's, yeah, I have extensive computer skills. I started with Windows 3.1 and then I went to 95, Windows 89 and now Vista. I really like Vista. Many people complain about it, but 3D animation makes a really, like, you know, you have more fun when you're working. And I just figured out some program to, in an easy way, encrypt keywords. I can show it to you. May I here?
Please.
Okay. I use the word stock market. And the idea is to make, in a simple and economic way, make it hard to read for automatic analyzation routines. This example, I just doubled the letters of the word, so that well, I did many of such routines, and
now, we want to make sure that all of our employees are good matches for the company. So if you could tell us a little bit about your personal habits and your personality.
I think I mentioned I have a BMW.
I see. Of course, people usually try to emphasize their strengths in the interviews. But perhaps there's something where you could say, this is one of my weaknesses.
Well, everybody's got weaknesses. I used to have, I don't have that anymore. I used to have some kind of, do you really want to hear that now? So I don't know if your impression will be so good still after this, but you know, I had, okay, I can tell you, I know how to handle it now. It's not so often anymore, and I used to have the vision of making physical love to the Mount Everest, you know, but I know it's somehow absurd.
thank you very much for your time, Mr. Fisch. And I think things are looking fairly well for you.
Thank you. And I also like going fishing very much. Like my friends just always call me Fischer, like because of my last name is Fisch, and they just changed it into Fischer. They only call me Fischer anymore, so it's like a kind of a joke.
It's very amusing.